Hello and welcome. Today we've got something simple for you. So sit down, take a round, and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to a special Ask Kev Anything. Now you're probably going to hear Brock running around. I can't do nothing about it. He's going to run, he's going to whimper, but what can you do when you live in a shoe? Before I start though, here's an awesome thing that I got in the mail. Look at that. An original He-Man production cell. I'm going to frame up this baby and put it next to my Masters of the Universe collection. Awesome stuff. It's nice to own a piece of history. Now, on to the questions. First question is from Graham Mullaliu, and he asks, in a Spider-Man Brand New Day story, there's a new villain called Menace. Who do you think Menace really is under the mask? Alright, I'm going to attack this question two ways. I'm going to go with what I consider to be a more obvious choice, and what I consider to be kind of out on a limb, least obvious choice. The obvious choice for me is Dexter Bennett, the new owner of the Daily Bugle, because he has the most to gain out of being Menace with all the crimes that have been committed. Now on the flip side, somebody that would be totally out of left field, and it wouldn't surprise me at all, would be someone like Ned Leeds. We all know that Ned Leeds, well, in my opinion, was one of the Hobgoblins, and I mean, why not? Why not bring Ned back from the dead? Apparently anybody who's had the Goblin Serum can come back from the dead. I mean, Norman has done it, Norman Osborn. Harry Osborn's done it. So I guess if you take the Goblin Serum, you're not really dead. So maybe Ned Leeds is coming back as a menace. Who knows? Hey, stranger things have happened in the world of Brand New Day. Next question is from Vikira, and he asks, hey man, dig in your best of 2008 videos. Have you any plans for the worst of 2008 videos of the same topics? Just curious, take care man. Well Vikira, yes, I do plan on having the worst of 2008, aka the DCompose Razzies. Hopefully those will be coming soon. Naturally there's a lot of stuff out there that I could rant about. And apparently, for some odd reasons, people enjoy my rants. So, yeah, so I really don't mind ranting. It's fun. It's productive. Passes the time. Next question from Hotshot4654. And he asks, hello, this is an Ask Kev question. Where did you meet your wife? Without going into specific details, I actually met my wife at the hospital where she worked during the time that my mother was there, fighting cancer. So I guess it's kind of true what they say, there's a silver lining in every cloud. Because my wife is absolutely awesome. So if you're watching this, Amy, you are awesome. And I love you. Look at that, huh? Wow. On camera. Next question is from DeathShadow49. And he asks, do you wait to get a certain amount of questions to do an AKA? Actually, no. I mean, at this point right now, no word of a lie, in my inbox, I have about 450 unread AKA questions. I get a lot of questions. I could just do AKA videos all the time and that'd be it. Because that's the amount of questions I get. Not to say I don't want any more. Keep sending them in. You know, I love getting new questions. But yeah, I do have a lot of unread questions at this point, and I'm always trying to go through and do what I can. An idea I had is maybe actually putting up a blog on my website that people could download, where I would go through some of the Ask Kev Anything questions in blog format. Because I heard some people who say, Kevin, I enjoy listening to you talk. So that'll be a chance for you to download me to your MP3 player and bring me wherever you go. Could you imagine having me with you all the fucking time? Insane! Technology's awesome. Next question. It's from Dylan Tribe, aka Doc. And he says, Kev, I've been watching a lot of your videos, and after Brock squeaking, And after watching every one of your one-on-one videos, I would like to get back into reading comics. I just don't know how to go about it. I mean, I have no clue when comics are released. Could you tell me links to sites where I can find when comics are going to be released? Thanks again, Doc, aka Dylan. So Dylan or Doc Dylan. Actually, there's a tavern in town called Doc Dylan's. Man, did I ever get drunk there in the past. Not anymore, though. I'm getting old. The thing is here, you're asking about future comic books that are coming out and stuff like that. The best site to go to is the comic distributor themselves, which is Diamond Comics. So go to www.diamondcomics.com to get to see everything that's coming out in the near future and the not so near future. The comic books are released mostly, I think all of them actually are released on Wednesdays. But still, check out the site, www.diamondcomics.com. There's a plug for your Diamond Comics. Thank me later. Next question is from Robert. And he says, "Hey Kev, I have a question. When might you do a 101 about Ben Reilly? I know it sounds retarded, laugh out loud, but he's one of my favorite characters. Ben Reilly, for those of you who don't know, is the Spider Clone from the Spider-Man Clone Saga. And of course I'll do a 101 on the Clone Saga, because the clone is the best thing to ever happen in the Spider-Man story. I love the Clone Saga. Actually, the clone is far superior to the original Spider-Man, in my opinion. Clones are always far superior than their original counterparts. Question from Ishmael, and he asks, "Hey Kevin, first off, big fan of your videos. They're awesome, keep it up. Now for the question. I read an article that Sam Raimi wants Morpheus, the vampire, to be the villain in Spider-Man 4. What do you think about that?" Now, unless we do a crossover here, where we get Lawrence Fishburne to come out of the Matrix and join Spider-Man, I don't think Morpheus is going to be in the Spider-Man 4 movie. Now, that being said, if you're referring to Morbius, the vampire, I really can't see it. I don't think Morbius would be a good choice for villain at this point. Although, who knows? I mean, people are going gaga and flipping over this fucking Twilight shit like there's no tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe Sam Raimi's a fan of Twilight and wants a vampire in this movie. I have no idea. Personally, I don't think it's a good way to go. I wouldn't pick Morbius as one of the villains. But hey, I'm not the one with the budget. I'm not fucking Columbia Pictures, so who knows? Could happen, but I doubt it. Don't read everything you see online. Unless I wrote it. Then it's gold. Gold, I tell you. Next question is from Shivu. And Shivu asks, "For your Ask Kev Anything segment, I have a question. I was watching Star Wars Episode 6 yesterday. I haven't watched it since I was 4, and I'm 12 now. And at the end, Darth Vader died, and they were around the fire. Luke saw the spirits of Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan, and Yoda. The Anakin Skywalker spirit looks just like the actor from Episode 3. My question is how? The actor that played Anakin was only like 6 at the time of the movie, right? So can you please answer?" Actually, he wasn't 6 at the time of the movie. It was actually 30. Hayden Christensen has the Benjamin Button disease. He actually regresses in age. It's weird, huh? Benjamin Button, a Jedi. Who would have known? Actually, the answer to your question is George Lucas went back and changed the ending to the Star Wars movie. He digitally put Anakin on top of the old Anakin in order to make the story have more continuity, if you will. Lucas changed a lot of scenes, a lot of little things, in a lot of movies. Because George Lucas likes to fuck around with his own work. Pretty much. That's the answer. And the last question is from Max. "Hey Kevin, I'm a Spider-Man fan and I'm not too happy either on how things are going. So my question would be, who would you like to see as writer on Amazing Spider-Man? That's all. It'd be interesting to hear from you on who you would like to be writing Amazing Spider-Man." Well, other than myself, 2 words for you. Mark Miller. That's it for today, guys. Until next time, later.